Chase Field in the capital city of Phoenix, Arizona. MLB Network is on the air. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Baltimore Orioles and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Next on MLB Network. Madison Bumgarner gets the start for Arizona in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, he may not be the pitcher he was early in his career when he threw in the mid-90s, but he can still get people out. He'll sink the fastball now. He'll throw a curveball and a changeup. He might not be the power guy that he once was, but, Matt, I'll tell you what he does. He has a big heart, and he finds a way to get through games. He's still a guy that can eat up a ton of innings.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. No balls and a strike to count. A runner at second, nobody out. Lifted in the air to center. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Now the first pitch. Fouled off. Hit down the line at first. Cabrera's up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
And now a pitch on the way. Ryan Mountcastle is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Orioles 1, the D-backs coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. John Means, a Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now into the box, Josh Rojas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting second.
Up next for Arizona, Ketel Marte, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Much better hitter swinging right-handed for whatever it is. His entire career, he's hit much better against left-handed pitching than he has against right. This is definitely his more comfortable side.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He can pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Hard hit at third. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman.
With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, I've been very impressed with Asdrubal Cabrera. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. On the run is Santander. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They still trail 1-0. In now for the O's, Ramon Urias. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Ramon Urias.
First pitch of the AB now. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And he struck him out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Into the box, Kelvin Gutierrez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. Bumgarner, affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Behind 0-2 now. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Hit back up the middle. Ahmed fields it cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Called strike 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Marte is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting 8th, the second baseman, Jahmai Jones.
Ready now for Baltimore, Jahmai Jones. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Fastball called for strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. On the ground, softly towards second. He's got to hurry, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Next to dig in, John Means. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
The 0-2, and a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. Orioles strand a couple, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. And stepping in, Carson Kelly, lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 2.
Kelly.
Now here's the first offering. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Oh, he's baffled by the curve that time for a strike.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Severino is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Kelly is retired, and there's 1 away.
Batting 5th, The left fielder.
No one on with one down. And up next, the outfielder, David Peralta. First offering. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Full count now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin the start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
That brings up Pavin Smith. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. And now the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Here comes the 1-2. Popped up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We've played 2 full. It's the Orioles 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Cedric Mullins.
Number 31.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch. And he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
So here's Trey Mancini. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there.
fielder.
Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. Popped him up. Rojas takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, left fielder, Ryan Mountcastle.
Next, it'll be Ryan Mountcastle looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the stretch.
Yeah.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Here it comes on 0-2. And if he was guessing, he guessed right at the curveball that time as he waited it out to send it to deep left center field. He's going to have a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, and the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Now batting.
At the plate now, Ramon Urias. As Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move here, so that'll do it tonight for Madison Bumgarner. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. J.B. Wendelken is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
J.B. Wendelken.
Ready with the 0-1. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Rojas ranging into shallow right. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 3-0 Baltimore. And now here is Drew Ellis. Set the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's the ball. That's down.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Two.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Santander. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting 8, The shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Ready now is Nick Ahmed for his career in this matchup. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Low for ball one. Count even now at 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, J.B. Wendelken. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And it's 1-1.
Outside.
The 1-1. And he popped him up. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Still down 3-0. Now at the plate is Kelvin Gutierrez as we begin the top of the 4th.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
0-1 the count. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Here's the 0-2. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
The catcher.
Next up is Pedro Severino. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Peralta going back to the track, to the wall. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left as the O's have extended their lead now 4-0.
You're going to get one fastball right down the middle, probably once or twice a game, and you cannot miss it. And he did not miss it. He roasted that pitch.
Now batting, the second baseman.
To the plate now, Jahmai Jones. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's fouled away. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. He'll try again, 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Means.
So now to the plate, John Means. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 Baltimore. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Josh Rojas back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here's the pitch. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
0-2. Behind 0-2 now. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Severino has it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ketel Marte comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Marte.
First offering on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
2-2.
Skied into straightaway right. Santander is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, THRU.
So 2 are gone now in the Diamondbacks' 4th, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. First pitch of the AB on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Fastball just inside. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Grounded to short. Danger there, but he's able to get the swipe tag on the runner going by. A good save, and that'll end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down 4-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Orioles.
So now here is Cedric Mullins. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. And Cabrera will take this one for the first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now it'll be Trey Mancini. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Next to hit is Anthony Santander. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And now the first pitch. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Oh, I just don't understand that swing. The first 2 guys made outs on just one pitch. What are they doing up there?
Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Here's the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovullo about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Diamondbacks.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Carson Kelly.
Here's the first pitch. Carson Kelly is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Comes in with a changeup, and it's 2-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Hit sharply on the ground. He's right there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Peralta.
Next, here is David Peralta. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fastball just off the inside corner. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
1 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
In now, Haven Smith, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Now here's the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
No, that missed. That's
fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Another full count pitch home. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now to bat, Drew Ellis flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB now.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0 home.
Ball.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
2-0 count. The pitch hit on the ground out to short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off-speed or the breaking ball.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, beautiful dive. It's in time.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Into the box now, Ramon Urias. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Grounded back up the middle. And quickly, there are 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, Kelvin Gutierrez.
So the next to bat will be Kelvin Gutierrez. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB. Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they're in front 4-0. And now in the box, Nick Ahmed struck out in his last trip to the plate.
The shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
First pitch on its way. Oh, what a stop to first. It's there, and he's out. And here's another look at that highlight reel play with Show Track. He didn't have a lot of time to react, but he made a beautiful diving stop, and then you see the good hard throw across the diamond to record the out. Nice work. Zach Gallen will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Diamondbacks, number 23, Zach Gallen.
First pitch on the way. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
Second baseman, Josh Rojas.
Into the box, Josh Rojas. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One and 1 to the D-backs leadoff man. And it's 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail here 4-0. Tyler Clippard comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th.
Clippard.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Pedro Severino.
Pedro Severino.
First delivery to him. as he comes up empty on a pitch
0-1.
right down the middle for strike one. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
A bouncer up the middle. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
The batter, the second baseman, Jahmai Jones.
Next to hit, Jahmai Jones. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. On, he pops it up. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1.
Yeah.
Hey, this pitcher's being super aggressive, pounding the strike zone 5 times in a row, leaving nothing to the imagination right here. This offensive player's got to be on the attack.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 47, John Means.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, John Means. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They lead it 4-0.
Stretch.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte.
The center fielder, Ketel.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Marte.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but So far, so good.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
Hey, this is a real
1-1.
pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled away. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strike out there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. One out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home is in there, a called strike 3.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Stepping in now, Carson Kelly, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Over to first, and that retires the side. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down 4-0. So now Cedric Mullins popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
First pitch on its way. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The 0-2 home. And it's fouled away. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. A look here at our starter comparison. And again, I don't want to be called the jinx, but the number to watch is in that hit column on the left side of your screen, a big 0. Striding in is Trey Mancini. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Standing in now, Anthony Santander. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit hard to short. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Now at the plate here is David Peralta. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And now the first pitch.
Nope, ball. 1-0.
The 1-0. is swung on and missed. Strike one.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old police hack and climb the ladder.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1-2. Here it comes. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they to incorporate that into their mindset.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
The bat.
Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. So here is Drew Ellis, 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeehaw!
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to 1 guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fast.
And he struck him out. So he's now through 8 full innings and will take his no-hit bid. That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop, Ramon Urias.
So next to bat will be Ramon Urias, grounded out in his last at bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1. The pitch. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
The third baseman.
So stepping in is Kelvin Gutierrez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1. Swing and a liner. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they're in front 4-0. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat.
The shortstop.
First offering on its way.
Ahmed.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Mullins is there, one away. Dalton Varsho will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Dalton Varsho.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. So now just one man stands between he and his no-hitter. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Josh Rojas. And his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
That's the ball.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2 is the count.
Arizona down to its last strike. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's got it. A no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors.